Welcome back! I did the same mistake that I tend to do where I load the save state instead of the save file, which I do off screen after finishing an episode. So by loading the save state, I pretty much deleted the save file, so I had to redo the southeast tower. Anyway, after redoing the southeast tower, I also off-screened the part where I climbed that thing up for practically the third time to get those treasure chests in the boss room, and they contained a fire dagger, which I think is not good for the next dungeon, the Kamu armor, and the pearl brace. Very nice things, but could be better. Anyway, we are off to Clamento. Nothing you should concern yourself about. No, please tell me. An apple-shaped ruby? I could make money out of that! I'm sure some people would look at Lufia or Rise of the Sinistrals and say, wow, that is really, linear. Which it sort of is, Oops, I just bought a wood shield that I didn't need. It sort of is with, you go to a town, you find out the problem, you go to the dungeon, you get the dungeon key, and then you proceed to the boss fight, and you, do the same thing over again. I don't complain about that. That is one thing you won't hear me complain about. I will not complain about the linearity of a game. Mostly because out of all the games I have played, and this girl just shamelessly plugged this store which doesn't have a store sign on it. Anyway, because out of all the games, out of all the genres I've played, they were all linear to an extent. Looking at dating sims, action adventures, RPGs, fighting games even. Some of the few shooters that I have played, as well as even online games, are all, linear in some way or another. They all have you working towards a goal, and as soon as a game has that, it's linear. You can't tell me that any game that you played that had a set goal to it was not linear. The only game that I can think of that is non-linear, but I haven't played, is Minecraft. Yeah, you could fight the bosses there, but it's not really anything that you have to do. You can build stuff, you can farm stuff, you can explode things, you can pretty much do whatever the hell you want in that game, and there's actually no real goal. So yeah, if anybody ever comes to me or I ask somebody for their opinion on the game and they say, oh well, this game is really bad because it's linear, it's like really linear, I will ignore that comment because, as I said, every game is linear. I do not care about linearity in the game. I think it's simply part of it and shouldn't be seen as a negative. Mostly because it actually isn't a negative. There are games where linearity does a pretty good job at conveying the overall atmosphere of the scene or the game. But enough about linearity. I have some crabs to kill. Of course, I can understand when some people complain that a game is linear, but that's, one of those things that's just part of everybody's... Eat another one. Give me something else that you want. Yes, you want something that I have. Anyway, everybody has their thing that they like in the game that they dislike. Oh, now you want a long knife. Like... Some people complain about linearity. It doesn't bother me. I complain about romance in a game that is shoved in my face. Others think it's fine. I absolutely hate it when somebody suddenly makes the villain sympathetic, and other people absolutely enjoy that. By the way, over there is our next capsule monster. Guess which element it is. I could go through here, but it's just a shortcut and we'd be missing out on the capsule monster. Anyway, I'm probably gonna start cutting out battles at this point in the video. It depends how much my... Would you move aside? Thank you. How much my patience has run out. It's already pretty low, because this is the third time I am actually recording this dungeon, because the boss was mostly my problem. So yeah, my patience is already pretty low. What are you doing, game? 1 second. There we go. Maybe you just got a really weird cut. Sorry about that. Anyway, he can keep his name, but not in all caps. That's only for titles in guides or something like that. Also, he is the fire element. I think, as said before, having fire in this dungeon is not that good, but I might use him for the boss. Want a cloth? No. God, want something else! Ugh. Fine, I'll just change back to foamy. By the way, I don't know what is actually the trigger for changing what they want to eat. I know that if you give them something to eat, it'll change. But as for regular moments where it may change, I am not sure. Here's the room that gave me the trouble earlier. Should I get the key first or the treasures? Guess I'll go for the key first. Then I can focus on this room. And I have the key. Now to attempt to get to... Well, the blue blocks are actually ice. Now to attempt to get to all the treasure chests without having to redo this room too often. First, the more difficult ones, which is here. I hope I don't have to alter this again. but I think I got it. Yes, very nice. Oops. There. And over here is the flame fruit, which we are gonna need for Blaze much later. Go away. Good boys. Or monsters. For the first time in this LP, I had to edit something out. Anyway, let's see if I can, fight the boss this time and not have it be too difficult. Well, what all do I have? Well, I should be fine. It's a spider! I hate spiders. Ooh, I'll use that. Strangely enough, this tarantula seems weak to water for some reason. And Foamy is kind of useless here, but as I said, I'm not sure how well Blaze would do at this point. So I kept Foamy, although the other reason is that I kind of forgot to switch him in. Unfortunately, when you use strong on your party, it does not heal the capsule monster. They are completely independent. Which can be quite annoying. I have no real idea what Spiderweb does. I don't notice any difference. This is the water spell. It should do some semi-decent damage. Well, that was mediocre damage. And unfortunately, this is another one of those that can call companions. I have a question. Considering this is a spider, basically, why can't I just burn the thing? Seems a pretty good idea, actually. Stop that. Oh no! Foamy is dead. Oh well, he'll be back. By the way, strangely enough, this game calls its antidote spell poison. It doesn't make sense to have your antidote spell to heal poison be called poison. I mean, I only got the spell in the first place because I thought it would poison my enemies, not heal me from it. Also, this may be a longer battle. I think this is one battle where I always had difficulty And yes, you definitely want release in this battle. Paralysis can be very annoying. Also, I think we get the better healing spells stronger in the next city. You know, this is a water spell. How come the tarantula, who is supposedly weak to water, is not getting a ton of damage from it? She had better wake up. Yes, she woke up. Considering, you know, she and Maxima are the only ones who can actually use magic, are also the only ones that have release in this battle. Stop paralyzing everybody, you stupid spider! Well, let's see if you'll fall asleep. It's worth a shot. Of course. I really don't feel like healing poison at times. Why should I even bother? And again, I forget what the suggested level for this battle is. I might be under-leveled. I'm not sure. Stop calling things and other companions stop, you know, coming in for that call. What happens if I use wind magic? Will that do anything? I mean, ice. Or whatever the hell kind of element that was. Ugh. You heal them from one status effect and they instantly get another one. How dare you have the better healing spell? Only I'm allowed to have that. So it was an ice spell. This was electric shock, which doesn't really help. Sure, let's go for ice again. Now she should have enough IP for an aqua attack. I don't care if you are poisoned, as long as I can kill this thing. By the way, compared to Romancing Saga 3, yes, I can attack my own party members, but I do not think it actually raises their IP if I do. Stop paralyzing them! It's really annoying. Let's give it another shot. Thought so. And she's asleep. Well, at least the tarantula is dead. It's the main thing. This sucks. All my dreams of making money are ruined. Well, technically no, but if it fell... Shouldn't it be called the glass apple? Well, whatever. Hello, good sir. Please take this this ruby apple. Shut up, Tia. Aw, you did it for a good cause. I love you again. Well, what the... Well, let's see what he got her. An ear jewel. You're not selling me anything? Stupid bitch. There we go. He bought her an ear jewel, which is 500 gold. So a ruby apple was worth only 500 gold. What the hell? That's not very much. I make more off of blue jellies, I think. Anyway, we have solved the call it a problem in Clemento. I'll see you next time.